Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome back to What Shall We Do Next. And first of all, I want to apologize for the video yesterday. I know the part where I was talking in the intro and the outro was, the music was very loud. I forgot to turn it down before rendering, so I apologize for that. I didn't even notice until I saw your guys' comments. I didn't take the video down because I didn't want to re-edit the video. You could still hear me, it's just kind of annoying because the volume of the piano music was pretty loud. Anyway guys, today we are back with yet another Japanese urban legend. I'm telling you, I didn't know like half of these even existed. I was so surprised. There is a lot of them that I've been looking at, and I thought I was like the ultimate person when it came to like Japanese urban legends. I thought I knew everything, but I don't. I didn't even know half of it. Japan is such a crazy place. Like there's so much crazy stuff that goes on there. But this one is very similar to one I have done in the past. I will say that in the past I did a story about a girl. Well, the story was called Teke, I guess, or Teki, something like that. And it's this girl who's legless because her legs were cut off by a train. And so she crawls on her hands now, like she chases you and stuff like that. This one is very similar to that. It practically is the same kind of story, but it's just slightly different. But this one is called Kashima Reiko. I did mention this in my video just the other day. So Kashima Reiko is a Japanese urban legend about the ghost of a woman with no legs who haunts school bathrooms. This is why I mentioned her the other day. Warning! They say that after you hear the story of Kashima Reiko, which we are about to, she will appear to you within a month. If you don't want to see her, don't read this. Now, it does say she will appear to you within a month after you hear the story of Kashima Reiko. You guys are about to hear it, so you're going to hear me tell you the story. If I don't want to see her, don't read this. So I guess it doesn't really matter. I think it's going to happen to all of us. I think you guys are hearing it, I'm reading it, so we're all going to see Kashima Reiko in a month or so. However, this is a Japanese urban legend, so it might be, like, we might be safe. Unless you live in Japan, then you're fucked. But enough of the jibber jabber, let's jump right over to the legend. Kashima Reiko. Kashima Reiko is the ghost of a woman who lived in the city of Hokkaido in Japan. One night, she was attacked by a group of men. They beat her badly, abused her horribly, and then left her for dead. She tried to call for help, but nobody heard her. She tried to find someone to help her, but she crawled onto a railway track and collapsed, unconscious. The train came along and ran her over, killing her and cutting her in two. Her body was severed at the waist. Ever since then, Kashima Reiko's vengeful ghost has wandered the world, searching for her missing legs. She is mainly encountered in school bathrooms, but may also appear in your bathroom at home in the middle of the night. When you enter the bathroom, she will ask you questions. If you can't answer her questions correctly, she will tear off your legs. If she asks, "Where are my legs?" the answer is on the Meishin Expressway. She will say, "Who told you that?" And you should reply, "Kashima Reiko told me that." Sometimes she asks a trick question. "Do you know my name?" Whatever you do, do not say Kashima, or she will kill you. The correct answer is Mask Death Demon. It is said that after you hear the story of Kashima Reiko, she will appear to you within a month. And that is the end of that. So this is actually very similar to the story of, I can't remember her name. It might be the same person. It's just like a different version of the story, or a different title. At least I remember the other one was like Techie Techie. And they called her that because there was also another one, like the American version was Click Clack. And they called them that because they run on their like elbows or something. So it was like, ew, it's so gross. It just reminds me of like a big spider like chasing you super fast. But yeah, this is very similar to that. It does say that she fell onto a railway track. I think in the last one it was like a group of girls were bullying a schoolgirl, and that's what happened to her. This one's also more like the scissor mouth. I think her name was Kakasaki Anna or something like that, like Kukaseki Anna. It was something like that. And it was like the scissor mouth woman who had like, you would encounter her and she would be wearing this trench coat, and she would be in like a back alley or something like that. And she would stop and ask you a question. If you got the questions right, or you were able to like trick her, you could get away. But the chances of you actually getting away from her or like getting away unharmed, was very small. It was either she kills you or she cuts your face into a smile with the scissors. This was kind of like that. Like this one actually talks to you and asks you questions. But I don't think Techie Techie did that. From what I remember, I mean, I made those stories a long time ago, so it could be the same. It could be. I'd have to like watch back on my old videos. I just thought this reminded me of that. It's so similar. But then a lot of these Japanese urban legends are very similar. Anyway, guys, that is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. And well, I'm sorry, but we've all got about 1 month to live. It did say she's traveling the world looking for her, or she's searching the world looking for her legs. So I guess that includes, well, everywhere, basically. So it doesn't really matter where you're from. If you're watching this, you're fucked. We're all fucked. We're all gonna die. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, and remember, the most important thing, chase your dreams.